Alright, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show, and in today's episode, I'll be discussing on whether Adidas need to drop Kanye West or not. So, here's the thing, because if you guys don't know who Kanye West is, what have y'all been doing? That's how I'm going. That's the question I want y'all to answer, but anyways, and for those that do know, overall know who Kanye West is. So for those that may not know, but I feel like if you overall know him, then you know he has his Yeezy shoes and all that stuff, but he is signed to Adidas. At one point he was signed to Nike, but most likely Nike seen where their relationship was gonna head down, so they were smart. They were all I think overall either Kanye walked away from Nike or Nike walked away from him, but either way they wasn't hesitant, they wasn't oh, well, stay with us, let's release more shoes. I think they released 2 shoes and that was it and things. So yeah, Nike was most likely, they seen that. I feel like Nike most likely seen that stuff prior beforehand and was all nah, we gonna let this man be, cause we can't, we don't want to overall be in some situation where we stuck with them. And I feel like that's overall what's going on with Adidas, where it's they're stuck with Kanye and stuff. And I honestly feel bad for Adidas. Man, I'm telling you, seeing what Kanye is putting them through, and then now he's doing all this stuff recently, and it's people are probably looking at Adidas and you guys are supporting this man. You guys still releasing his shoes and stuff. And I was talking about that on my stream last night, where the guy joins my stream. We were talking on shoes, and he was all how I guess Adidas plans on releasing or re-releasing these Yeezys that came out a while ago. And I'm I was thinking about it. I'm man, I don't know. I'm at the rate that Kanye, how he's acting and carrying on. If I was Adidas, I think I would pause any releases of Kanye and be all okay, now look, I'm all now what you got going on. I'm look, the thing is this. If you got some beef or some drama with us, we need to settle that stuff right now. All right, right here, right now, settle it. So when we leave up out of here, you ain't going on social media talking crazy about us. We ain't on social media talking crazy about you. Not that Adidas have, but who knows what the future may hold and things. But we need to settle this right here and right now, because what you got going on, fam, that ain't normal. Okay, we're talking on some white lives matter and all that stuff, and then you want to have our name tied to it. And no, I'm on unless you plan on releasing your own brand, you just you're done with Adidas, Nike, or anybody, and you just got just Yeezy, and then there's a website where you could go to for that. Okay, then do that, but don't have our brand tied in whatever you got going on, because we as a brand do not support a message that's silencing a message that actually stands for people. White Lives Matter does not stand for people. That's only trying to silence people. So that's why I'm on some stuff like that. I've been nah, bro, you gonna, cause though, I would, if I was Adidas, I would really put him in this, cause I feel what Kanye's trying to do, or more so what he probably, so here's what I personally think. I think that Kanye, he has made a lot of money through his Yeezy shoes and stuff, and he most likely tried to buy Adidas, but Adidas was no, we are not selling. We do not want you to be managing over us, because if anybody's gonna run Adidas into the ground, it's Kanye. And if he had only, look at the damage that he's done to Adidas in just the recent weeks. With what he's doing and stuff. So I only imagine, if he would have owned Adidas, man, I'm telling you, Adidas is, they will fall. They will fall under extremely. And so, me personally, I think that, he was trying to buy Adidas. Adidas is no, we're not selling. And so that's why he's doing all the things that he's doing. He's well, if they're not selling, then I don't want to be a part of the brand no more. And then he's probably thinking along the lines oh, well, I'll take all my shoes with me, and then they won't have nothing else to release. And it's all right, if that's, my thing is this, because I feel Adidas, they got Ultra Boost, they got NMDs, they got those 4D shoes, they got a lot of good shoes. And I feel me personally, I feel Adidas Adidas would not be, struggling if they were to lose Kanye. Yeah, it's like, overall they wouldn't be able to release the Yeezy shoes anymore. But I personally don't think that they would struggle because they can't release the Yeezy shoes anymore. I'm like, if they really wanted to, there's so many people out there, from athletes, from freaking other musicians. Shoot, I would release some shoes with Adidas if they want me to. But I'm like, I do not want to, like, honestly, I'm feeling like bad for Adidas right now. Like, I've never felt like so bad to the point where it's like, bro, only company, I mean, like, don't get me wrong, I love my Nike shoes, I love my Jordans, I love other shoe companies that I've purchased from and stuff, but I want to, like, help out Adidas. Like, I honestly, I think I might just do a video where I say I want to help out Adidas and stuff, and, like, marketing shoes or whatever, because, no, man, they deserve it. After they going through and stuff with Kanye, I'm like, nah, man, that is messed up to go through that, and then, like, I don't know, like, I mean, they got other athletes, they got other people, so, but I just know, like, probably for a while, I'm gonna definitely be getting like other Adidas shoes, but I don't plan on buying no more Yeezys and things. No, because me personally, I just feel like that, supporting Yeezys right now where Kanye is at, I'm like, either he gets the help that he needs and he, gets his mind right, or I'm telling you, like, he's going to find himself in a situation where if he thinks he's alone now, he's really going to be alone if he continues acting the way he's acting and stuff. Because I'm like, nah, man. My thing is this, like, and I know people are probably, like, thinking, oh, did you watch his documentary? Do you know about his personal life? Do you know the stuff that he's been through? Look, bruh, everybody in this world has been through the same stuff, okay? The same stuff. How he's acting, no, that's not normal. That is not normal to be sitting there talking about, oh, white lives matter and you're a black man in America. All right, it's like family, and then it was funny because Charlamagne the God, I think I said that it was either in the video or it was either a podcast extra I did, one of the two. But Charlamagne the God has said the same, said this, where, like, Kanye, he's pro-black when he needs to be pro-black, but when he's trying to market some stuff, he's pro-white. And it's like, it's honestly, it's on some stuff where it's like, you see a man carry on like that, and it's like, bruh, I don't care how much you are struggling with marketing your, TV commercials, YouTubers, freaking, there's so many musicians in their music videos. There's so many, like, look, my thing is this. Look at what, just overall throwing out an example out there on how to market yourself. Look at what Dr. Dre was doing when he was coming out with Beats by Dre. It was every music video. I remember I even went back as far as like a video in 2006 because I remember me and my sister, we were debating on when did Beats by Dre start getting promoted. She said 2008, and I'm like, no, there was a music video that Eminem was in 2006 where they were promoting. So either I think he was kind of just having like some prototypes and he just created them, but then it didn't become like an official company until 2008. But Dr. Dre had been promoting Beats by Dre for a while and stuff. So anyways, but no, I'm like, bro, Dr. Dre had Beats by Dre literally in every music video, like everywhere, bruh, everywhere. Lady Gaga had it. Freaking, who are some other artists? You just look at artists, they'll just be, either rapping or singing, then just out of nowhere, you just see somebody like with some Beats by Dre listening to some music and stuff, and it's like, that ain't got nothing. I don't even know if Dr. Dre had anything to do with this video, but I'm telling you, like, homie had everybody wearing Beats by Dre. And then fast forward some years later, he ends up cutting the biggest deal in his life, where he sells Beats by Dre to Apple. So now this man is a billionaire. And my thing is this, I'm like, Kanye, you know, with Yeezys, I'm like, bro, you literally can contact YouTubers to do like you know, videos talking on the latest Yeezys. You can come out with commercials. You can have it where everybody's wearing Yeezys in music videos and stuff. You can have it where athletes are wearing yeah, I mean, he's already has done that. I'm pretty sure it's like, you know, all the other stuff, but it's like, fam, you got to do more of it. You can't just do like 1-2 things and then all of a sudden you're feeling like, oh, well, they're not selling like how I want them to sell, so now let me put White Lives Matter on the back of a t-shirt thinking, oh, that's gonna sell. I honestly feel like that people are well, I mean, the one rapper, Boosie, his son, he burnt his Yeezys, and I feel like there's gonna probably be a lot of people out there, they're not gonna be supporting Yeezys like how maybe them classic ones. There's probably people going around like, I know I'm not gonna burn my Yeezys. I'm just ain't gonna wear them for a while. But honestly though, I just think that it's gonna be at a standpoint where people are not supporting Yeezys like how Kanye wants them to. And it's like, well, look at how you're acting. Look at how you're carrying on. And then you want people to support your brand. I'm telling you right now, it's like it's gonna be in a matter of time before Kanye, he does some real legitimate damage to Adidas, and yeah, and Adidas is gonna, because I remember it was at one point in time where nobody wasn't really talking on Adidas, like there wasn't no Adidas shoes coming out. Like I remember even back when I was in middle school, like you didn't really hear about a lot of like Adidas shoes and stuff, not compared to how they are now, where you got that NMDs, Ultra Boost, 4D shoes, what are some other Adidas shoes? Like they got like a lot of different, you know, types of shoes out there and stuff, or any other like Boost shoe, that Adidas Boost shoe that they got, but you know, like you didn't really hear too much about it. Versus like with Nike and Jordan, it's like you were hearing when Jordans was getting re-released. And then like Nike shoes got Air Forces and freaking what are some other shoes, Converse and things, because Nike, they own Converse. What are some other, you know, so like you were hearing about like a lot of the Nike been doing it for like years now, you know. And then with Adidas, it seemed like in like the recent years, like yeah, with Kanye, and then it kind of shed light on the other Adidas shoes. But you know, I honestly feel like that, because I know that they said that their contract with Kanye is under review, and I'm like, if Adidas know what's best for them, they need to drop Kanye. They really need to drop Kanye, because I feel like I'm seeing a dark cloud forming up over the Adidas, like, you know, just brand. And I really don't want to see that company fall under. And I'm like, that's the thing where it's like, I've never felt so bad for a brand before. Like, I really do feel bad for Adidas. I know it's not in my place to talk on no matter like this and things, but at the same time, like, if I can't give out advice to an individual to save their brand, this is it, okay? Because I'm like, nah, what Kanye got going on, I'm like, that ain't nothing that Adidas stands for. Anybody else that's signed to Adidas, I know they don't stand for that stuff. And I honestly feel like that Kanye is going to say the wrong stuff. He's going to do the wrong things. I mean, he's already doing it. And then if Adidas is all like, oh, well, we're going to still stand with Kanye. We still going to release Yeezys and all that other stuff. I feel like there's going to probably be, because what, I think James Harden, he signed to Adidas. Where are some other people that's signed to? There's gonna probably be a lot of people where they're all like, well, we're not gonna support Adidas anymore, and it's gonna be on some stuff where they're like, hey, you know what, like, we gotta close the door on Adidas. Jordans and Nikes and every other shoe out there, they gonna get the spotlight shined on them more. And then, yeah, then Adidas is gonna be all like, well, dang, but we didn't realize it was gonna get that bad and stuff. So yeah, I just think that, you know, if Adidas knows what's best for them, drop Kanye. Because Kanye, all he's going to do is just lead y'all into some trouble, and it's going to be bad for you guys. Because I know people would ask me, like, what would I do in a situation like that? Like I said, I would sit down and I would talk with Kanye, all right? And I'm like, look, whatever you got going on, we need to squash that right now, okay? Right now. And if it's on some stuff where he's like, he wants to buy my company, I'm like, my company is not for sale. So now what? You gonna go back on social media and say some more random stuff? And I'm like, nah, bro, that gotta stop, okay? That has to stop. It's either that stops or we just drop you from our brand. And I'm like, if Yeezys go with you, then I'm like, hey, so be it. But I'm like, I'm not going to let my brand fall apart because you got some stuff on your heart right now. Now I'm like, whatever it is, you need to talk to people about that. Because I'm like, that is not normal, bruh. It is not normal to be carrying on like that, and then you think people want to be cool with you at the end of the day. I was just reading, like prior before I had did this, I was just reading that Kanye was going around, showing executives to make them uncomfortable. He was showing them like some random porn video, and it's like, fam, what is that got? If my thing is this, if you call in for, like a meeting, right? And I'm sitting here thinking we gonna be discussing like new shoe ideas, new colorways, and you want to show me some random porn video. I'm like, nah, bro, you need help. Like you literally need help. I'm like, no, you hear me and hear me good. Cause I'm like, my thing is this, and it's like, to honestly, to give that man some tough love. And it's like, and I feel like it's disrespectful even saying some stuff like that. But if your mom was here, and because I like, that's something that's like that me and my mom that we've discussed, where it's all like, she wouldn't want me carrying on like that if something were to happen to her. So like, the thing is this, if his mom was still here, do you think he would be carrying on like that? Do you think he would be acting the way that he's acting and stuff? Because if so, then it's like, bruh, that is some wild stuff to be carrying. Like, unless your mom supports it, then I'm like, okay, well then that's between you and your family. But if not, fam, like, you wasn't doing that stuff when she was alive. Why you feel like you gotta do that stuff when she's not? Had that same, like, bro, honor her, carry on. Like, you got like all this stuff like named after her. It's like, live by that. But it's like, fam, if you're gonna be doing things like this, it's like, that ain't normal, bruh. I'm sorry, but that ain't normal. So, but anyways, yeah, that being said, talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening, and peace.